Back YouTube. How you guys doing today? Alright, so today we're driving this thing, but we have many more projects to play with later on. Definitely going to be playing with these things a lot more than you think. And yeah, so let me show you around here. So this one we're driving today, it's a Yard Machines, the industrial version here, the 14.5, 42-inch cut, 7-speed, shift on the go, and all that stuff. I sold the hood, unfortunately, but what are you going to do, you know what I mean? It says quiet, it's not really quiet, but hey, what are you going to do? Now with this, I have an option of forward, neutral, and reverse for that lever. This lever over here is the speeds, and I can actually do 7. Right here, I can do 7 in reverse. Now, here's my deck operation right here. I don't really use it because I broke a spindle on it, I believe. I'm going to give this a nice little pull to put back where it's supposed to go, or it won't start for us. I just gave it a nice little test warm up, but we're definitely going to have some fun with this thing. I almost flipped this thing the other day, so. Alright, next ones. So these are the next projects. These are works in progress, I call them, because there are 2 of them now. And this one, I can't figure it out. And that one has the same issue as this one, where it's just not wanting to turn over at all. But we shall fix that. Alright, moving on here. So now, you have this one, which I picked up. It's a nice little mower. It's got I think it's 16.5 in there. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's got the 16.5, big engine, industrial. It's another industrial. And we might be able to drive this thing today. I don't know. I gotta do a tire to it. The bearing's kind of gone on it, but hey, I've got some tires lying around. But she's beautiful. Well, I'll hopefully be starting her up today and show you guys at least the startup of her. But this one actually has a hood on. You know what I mean in a minute. And then we have the latest and greatest machine, I call it. Not really greatest. I don't know what the heck's wrong with it. But here you go. It has both baggers. One's inside the other. This is more of a 42-inch Hydro Craftsman. It's kind of more of a little mess around mower because it's kind of old. But it's got the 14.5 overhead cam turbo cool. So she's got some power to her, I guess you could say. The seat's gone. But hey, what are you going to do? Honestly, I don't really drive these kind of hydros. These are weird because they're just odd. What are you going to do about it? But the other side of this engine looks like this. Now, I picked this thing up, and I haven't had really too much time to play with it. But hey, what are you going to do about it, right? And then here's what I call a nightmare machine because we can't figure it out. Every time we put our hand over here and turn it over, it starts but it doesn't idle high. We diagnosed it, maybe it's a solenoid, maybe not. The hood for this thing is like way over there. It's like way over there. And yeah, it's kind of in pieces. But I mean, I got this thing for kind of money. It was kind of a decent deal, and then we started having some issues. But worst case scenario, we don't fix this thing up. We use for parts on that one, you know what I mean? But hey, what are you gonna do? Now, one of the mowers I'm getting rid of very shortly, we used to call it the Goliath. This thing is huge. Like this thing is ancient and huge. And nice little muffler, Look at that. Look at that big hole in the muffler. But this one actually has good tires. The tires might come off this one and go on the white over there. You know what I mean? Hopefully. But hey. Yeah, I kind of had to put a junk tire off of it. Because look at the difference between these tires. They're huge. Look at the difference between the 2 of them. That one right there compared to this one. They're huge. I can't even get over it, But that is pretty much the project for now. Let's get this thing started and let's take it for a spin. Alright. So, our clutch is down, but I need to push it all the way down over here, or it won't start. I already started, but what you have to do most of the time is choke it right here. Once you get started, you can put the throttle up or whatever. But since I just started, it should be fine. We are in park. I'm in neutral. You can start off and forward, but see, this thing wants to turn over again. Takes a little bit for this thing to turn over a minute. Come on. Alright, there we go. Ready? We're going to start slow. We'll start in first gear. I'm not doing too bad. A little slow, but hey, what are you going to do first gear mode. Let's just shoot the road to 7. You know, this thing is actually pretty fun to drive. You really can't hear me over it, I get that, but hey, you guys want a YouTube video and I had something to play with, so, you know. Oh, we can also do these. Well, my hand keeps slipping off of it, unfortunately, but hey, what are you gonna do? Oh, best part, like I said, the best part I like about this thing, one of my favorite features, it goes in reverse very, very fast. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Alright, we'll get up here and we'll have some fun with it. Alright, we just dead stopped it. Now we're going to do it from here, all the way down in reverse, and watch this. You see how fast I'm moving in reverse? Like we're flying way up there. It's not very easy to control in reverse half the time. But you know, what are you going to do about it? Do some maneuvers here. And brakes. Alright, moving forward, in 7. Oh, damn. Now I can't get this thing to drift for the life of me. I've been trying my hardest, but I just can't do it. We're going to try on this hill. You tried dipping. That was decent. We can do better. We're going to try around this corner here. Oh. No traction right there. That was perfect. Alright, we're going to try. Oh. 2 wheels right there. You didn't see that, but yeah, I had a dead stop for 2 wheels. Alright. Now we're going to park this thing. Damn. I'm going to come back to this one. I just want the train to drive. You know, what are you going to do? Alright. Put our neutral, put the park brake on. I just do that. So I don't have too much of a backfire, but hey, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? Alright, so now, let's go over here. And let's play a little bit here. So, this is the white. Now, what we're going to do before we drive it, we're going to put a new tire on it, and yeah, so I'll be right back. Alright, I have her nice and jacked up. Now we can go right over this tire over here. Let's see what we got to play with here. Yeah, honestly, you can tell this is a bad tire if you can keep going like this, back and forth. Means there's no bearing left to it. And I think we're going to need some of my pliers. So I will be right back. As you can tell, the reason why I need my pliers is because of this little piece right here, clip. So I'll be right back. Well, I have some bad news. I can't do the tire today. Solely because this tire over here doesn't want to come off. So, going into plan B, you guys have not seen this yet. I talked about doing this and I was telling people about this. This is going to be interesting for you guys. If I haven't shown anybody, I'll be right back. We're going to be driving this thing for some fun. How's that sound, huh? Alright, let me get suited up. Alright, so we're going to be driving this thing today. And I've driven it before, it's a little bit fun. You know, and the gear I'm wearing right now for it is pretty much just a helmet. You know, what's up? You know, I'm right here. So, alright, let's get on this thing and take it for a nice little speed. It's 2-stroke. You know, 50cc, whatever you want to call it. And, fun fact, this thing has no rear turn signal. Maybe one, but that's about it. It has brake lights though. It works. Alright. Now my fat butt can't really be on this thing, but alright, we have to turn this camera around just a little bit. If I can keep it going. Oh yeah, here we go. nice little bump. Yeah, this is not easy to record. I'm going to show you my new, latest and greatest fun little toy I got to play with now. Honestly, this thing's a dream drive, but with a gas machine. Shut it down. Oh. If you can't stand up, it's going to go black for a minute because I have to use 2 hands to do this. Honestly, I don't know if she's going to move or not. She's trying to maneuver here. There we go, that's much better. Now she won't move. So as you can tell, the kickstand way down there. You know, obviously fun. Alright, you guys ready for the next one? I'm gonna take my helmet off here. I gotta take this thing off. This thing's hot as all hell. But alright, so gas can. Hi, gas can. Okay, it's a Harley Davidson motorcycle helmet. My steel hat back on, you know, the best part. Alright, so latest and greatest project. My Volvo. Just picked this thing up not too long ago. Actually, I think it was, what day was it? I think it was Sunday or Saturday. I think it was Saturday. You know, it's got some dents, as you can tell right here. It's a good dent right here. But we need to do better. It's got dents all along the side of the door. You can barely see them in here. But like right here, there's a nice dent. You know, this whole door kind of has a good dent. But she's got good tires. Oh, not really good tires, but good wheels. You know, she's a good car, obviously. But one major issue we have is that the motor is wrapping. I think it's either wrapping or no. I can't forget what it was. But you know, and you have this. Obviously, we might just fix this one up. Use this one for parts and fix this one up, but we'll see. An inside view of the car, the back seat. Pretty clean, you know. It's only got one Volvo format, I believe. I don't know if the second one's underneath there. Nope. Just one. Unfortunately, I really didn't have much time to check this car out. It does have the, you know, nice little shoulder rest and access to that trunk, which I'll be showing you in a minute. Put that back up there. Honestly, I like Volvos because they're one of the safest cars. That's the back seat. And then you got your basic over here. Moving on to the front seat. Actually, before we do that, mirrors. You know, he redid the mirrors. Put these on here. This thing actually has a tow hitch. I don't know what you'd be towing this thing with, or what you'd be towing with this thing. Another Volvo format. To be honest, so the car's pretty comfortable. Sitting in here. Alright, and you know, it's the passenger side. Glove box, all that diddy-do. He put a marine radio on this thing, you know, so automatic, you know. Nice little compartment right there. Then you have your cup holders coming over here. Then you have, I think that's your ashtray, I totally forget. I'll probably be using it as a storage. Nice little storage compartment right here because of the new radio. And that's the steering wheel. It has 202,000 on it. So, you know, that's the best part. The trunk lever on this thing is right here. It's far back in there. We just pop the trunk. This it's an automatic one. Got 2 pedals. So yeah, that's that. Alright, moving on to the under the hood. You know, I like Volvo because they got this nice little tab right here. So you're just gonna, I would not do this ever again. Have to buy the tab. That's why I don't usually do. But you know, it's all, and also what I like about Volvo is they actually consider it. They have a nice little hood and space, you know what I mean? But alright. So he already did like the distributor cap, he did struts to this thing. But it is the 5-cylinder non-turbo. I believe it's a 5-cylinder non-turbo. You know, I haven't really been able to play with it much. The oil is probably terrible in this thing. Trying to get a better picture of it. Really, oh, there we go. It's on the side over here. It's not too bad. It's black, but it's got some oil in it, luckily. You know, I think turns nice. It runs beautiful, somewhat. The engine was nice and fixed. Let me see if I can get see if the car battery's dead or not. It probably is, to be honest. Yeah, the battery's dead in it. Turn off the lights. We'll just... Thank God, gave me 3 different keys for this thing. Yeah. Absolutely nothing. Look at that. Dead battery. Well, I guess I can't start for you guys to show that. But, alright. So, yeah, that's my mom's car. Chevy. But, so with this one, it's a 20... This isn't it actually gives me the thing in the trunk. It's kind of like this one, but it's not a GLT, it's a regular. Oh, I can barely fit right in between. I'm a fat guy. You know? But, yeah, it's the... Here's the cover for it. He gave me the cover. A bunch of missed parts, the original mirrors for it. You know, a bunch of screws, probably for that, to be honest. And just different things, you know. A horn. Well, actually, this is not the horn. We decided this was something else. I forget what this was. Actually, no, I think this was a horn. It does not tell me. But, you know, what are you going to do, right? This car was decent. I actually liked it. Ooh, I didn't notice this. He gave me a free bungee cord, too. I was going to get a free bungee cord out of it. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we shall see, right? We shall see. But, alright, now with that closed, you know. So, here are the stickers it's got on it. You know, the minus thing here. You know that. Yeah, my road's actually pretty busy today. It's usually never this busy. But, yeah, you know, home my reflection. Sub pieces. And unfortunately, this one doesn't have a sunroof. That one does have a sunroof. But what are you going to do, right? Still a decent car. But hopefully we can fix it up and hopefully make some money. But we'll see. We shall see. You know, I got my other Volvo I just sold that I'm waiting for a title on it. So, shut the hood. I'll be right back to the next thing. Alright, so that pretty much concludes today's video. If you guys want to see anything or want to see me maybe rebuild the whites or pull ones you guys saw, honestly let me know. I'm hoping to come back to doing this. But we'll see, you know. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you guys do, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.